Today we are going to work out some more problems based on irrational expression and equation. In this series, we take up first of all the question number 10. Prove that 1 by under root 2 minus 1 plus 2 by under root 3 plus 1 equal to under root 2 plus under root 3. In such a problem, we can proceed from either side, means LHS or RHS. For this problem, we start from LHS. LHS equal to 1 by under root 2 minus 1 plus 2 by under root 3 plus 1. Clearly, the denominator of each fraction is irrational. So, it requires to be rationalized. Rationalize करने के लिए, as we know, डिनोमिनेटर को उसके rationalizing factor से multiply करना पड़ता है. इस केस में इस डिनोमिनेटर का rationalizing factor इसका कंजुगेट होगा, means रूट 2 प्लस 1, और इस फ्रैक्शन में डिनोमिनेटर का रेशनलाइजिंग फैक्टर इसका कंजुगेट होगा, मींस रूट 3 माइनस 1. देयरफॉर 1 बाय रूट 2 माइनस 1 इंटू रूट 2 प्लस 1 बाय रूट 2 प्लस 1 एंड देन प्लस 2 बाय अंडर रूट 3 प्लस 1 इंटू root 3 minus 1 by root 3 minus 1. In multiplication, the product of numerators come root 2 plus 1 and denominator, product of denominator comes root 2 square minus 1 square. For the second term, the product of numerators comes 2 times under root 3 minus 1 by under root 3 square minus 1 square. Now in the next step, the numerator root 2 plus 1 will remain as it is and the denominator will under root 2 का square है which gives 2 and 1 का square gives 1, so minus 1. For the second term, 2 times root 3 minus 1 and the denominator root 3 का square gives 3 and 1 का square gives 1. In the next step, root 2 plus 1 will remain root 2 plus 1. 2 minus 1 in denominator gives 1 and 1 in denominator is not mentioned. So it will only root 2 plus 1. Now for the second term, 2 times under root 3 minus 1. In the denominator, 3 minus 1 gives 2 and we write it here 2. Clearly 2 divides 2 and so now we have root 2 plus 1 plus, after cancellation this term comes root 3 minus 1. Clearly plus 1 and minus 1 are cancelled. So now we have root 2 plus root 3 and this is the RHS part which was to be proved. So we have got the required result RHS. Now we come to the question number 11. Simplify. The expression is given here. Clearly, the denominator of each fraction is irrational. So, in simplification, first of all, we will rationalize them. So, now let's do it. The first fraction comes 6 root 2 by root 3 plus root 6 into root 3 minus root 6 by root 3 minus root 6 minus. For the second term, 4 root 3 by root 6 plus root 2 and so it will be also multiplied by root 6 minus root 2 by root 6 minus root 2 and then we come to the third fraction, 2 root 6 by root 2 plus root 3 into root 2 minus root 3 by root 2 minus root 3. After this, we get the product of each fraction. We get here 6 root 2 times root 3 minus root 6 and by root 3 plus root 6 into root 3 minus root 6 means root 3 square minus root 6 square and that is 3 minus 6. Minus the second term comes 4 root 3 times root 6 minus root 2 by root 6 plus root 2 into root 6 minus root 2 means root 6 square minus root 2 square, and that is 6 minus 2, plus the product of third fraction comes 2 root 6 times root 2 minus root 3 by root 2 plus root 3 into root 2 minus root 3 gives root 2 square minus root 3 square means 2 minus 3. In the next step, we find 6 root 2 times under root 3 minus under root 6 by 3 minus 6 minus 3 minus the next term 4 root 3 times under root 6 minus under root 2 by 6 minus 2 4 plus the third term comes 2 root 6 times under root 2 minus under root 3 by 2 minus 3 minus 1, and minus 1 should be kept under bracket. We should keep it also under bracket. Now we can say 6 can be divided by minus 3 in minus 2 times. So minus 2 it is here and 6 is cancelled by minus 3. 4 can be divided by 4 in the second term, and the third term will remain as it is. Now we get minus 2 root 2 times into root 3 means root 6 minus minus plus 2 root 2 into root 6 root 12 here minus root 3 into root 6 means root 18 and minus into minus plus root 3 into root 2 root 6 and this minus makes this plus minus and so it is minus. Now 2 root 6 into root 2 it is 2 root 12 and then minus and this minus comes plus. Now 2 root 6 into root 3 comes 2 root 18. Clearly we see that 2 root 12 is positive and here 2 root 12 is negative, so they are cancelled. Now we write the remaining term in the next step. Here minus 2 root 6 and here root 6 are like terms, so they will be simplified as root 6 minus 2 root 6, that is minus root 6, and root 18 and 2 root 18 they are like terms, so their simplification will be 2 root 18 minus root 18, that is root 18. Finally we can write it under root 18 minus under root 6 and this is the simplified expression answer. Now we come to the question number 12. If x equal to 2 plus root 3, find the value of x square plus 1 by x square. Here we have given the information about x. X is equal to 2 plus root 3 and by using this information we have to find the value of x square plus 1 by x square. For this purpose we will use the algebraic expression, that is x square plus 1 by x square equal to x plus 1 by x to the whole square minus 2x times 1 by x, which gives us after cancellation x and x plus 1 by x to the whole square minus 2. This is the expression mentioned here. And so by using this we can find the value of x square plus 1 by x square. Now by using the values 2 minus root 3 and 2 plus root 3 we can find the value of x plus 1 by x as 2 plus root 3 plus 2 minus root 3. Clearly minus root 3 and plus root 3 will be cancelled and so we will have only 2 plus 2, that is 4, and this is what here it is found 4. Now we will use this value to find the value of x square plus 1 by x square. So x square plus 1 by x square equal to x plus 1 by x to the whole square minus 2 gives 4 square and minus 2 is minus 2. 4 square gives 16 and minus 2 is minus 2. 16 minus 2 gives 14 and this is the answer. Now we come to the question number 13. For finding these values we will proceed like the previous problem. Therefore, we find the value of x plus 1 by x first of all. Part 1, x plus 1 by x. X will be written as 5 minus under root 21 by 2 and plus 1 by 5 minus root 21 by 2. Therefore, 5 minus root 21 by 2 plus this fraction comes 2 by 5 minus under root 21. Here, this denominator is rational, but this denominator is irrational, so it requires to be rationalized. For rationalizing, we multiply this fraction by 5 plus root 21 by 5 plus root 21. In the next step, the first fraction will be 5 minus under root 21 by 2 plus the second fraction can be written as 2 times 5 plus root 21 by denominator 5 minus root 21 into 5 plus root 21 gives 5 square minus root 21 square means 25 minus 21. So 25 minus 21. After this 5 minus root 21 by 2 plus 2 times 5 plus root 21 by 25 minus 21 gives 4. 2 2s are 4. Clearly 2 can divide 4 in 2 times. So it is 2. Now the denominator of each fraction comes 2. Here it is 2 and here it is also 2. In the next step, the two fraction has the same denominator 2 and this 2. So by taking the LCM we get 5 minus root 21 plus 5 plus root 21. Clearly plus root 21 and minus root 21 are cancelled. So now we get 5 plus 5, 10. 10 by 2 means 2 5 are 10 and it is 5. Answer. Now we find the value of second part. X square plus 1 by x square can be written as, by using the algebraic identity, x plus 1 by x to the whole square minus 2, and the value of x plus 1 by x has been already found here 5, and so it will be replaced by 5. So it is 5 square minus this 2. In the next step, we find the value of 5 square 25 and minus 2. 25 minus 2 gives 23 and this is the required value. Answer. By getting these results, we can say this was all about regarding the irrational expressions. Thank you.